Help Me Grow is a network of community partners who work together in a coordinated effort to help families access information and resources for their young children. Help Me Grow Rio Grande Valley provides a centralized access point that connects families to information and services that support their child's early development, health, and educational needs. One call to get answers, one network for support. Before Help Me Grow, a family looking for help had to knock on many doors to find the support they needed. With Help Me Grow, there is a connected network. Any door is the right door to access resources. Oftentimes, when families need help, they don't know where to start or even what resources are available. Help Me Grow is that best first call.
We found out that he was born with something called microophthalmia, which is an underdevelopment, in his case, of the right eye. We also found out that he had a cleft lip. We would find out 3 months later that he initially was thought to have a hole in his heart, and at the time of surgery, more than 10 holes in his heart. For a moment, it looked like the odds were stacking up against him. You're very vulnerable, and it's okay. It's absolutely okay to recognize that you're in a place of need.
Help Me Grow works like a power grid that connects families and resources together. Families can plug into the exact resources that they need.
The first 5 years of a child's life are incredibly important. Development is happening, brain development is happening. It's a window of opportunity that really sets that foundation for future success.
Every family is different, so their needs are very different. If we're asking the right questions, we're able to provide that support and those resources to families in the Rio Grande Valley.
Let's say a family comes and they need food from us, but we realize that they need other types of resources. So they're having child development issues, or maybe they just have other things that they need, housing or something like that. So then we would bring it over to our network of leaders and say, hey, is there someone else who might be able to help in this? Like Easterseals helps with child development. So doing like a warm handoff to another organization that would be able to take care of the other needs that the families have.
The health of a community, of a thriving community, involves everybody. You'll be surprised of how many resources are out there.
Resources like access to health and medical, guidance on educational programs, finding resources for food assistance, finding home visiting programs or early intervention programs, financial education programs, finding quality childcare services, and much more.
When we provide a resource, we want to check back with them and really make sure, did it meet their need? Or do they need additional resources or help?
I think my life without Help Me Grow would be a little bit bleaker, a little bit harder, probably with a little bit less hope, and definitely lacking support. And those are the things that Help Me Grow can bring to those parents that are willing to pick up the phone and take a step forward for the betterment of their children.
I have 2 kids. They're both premature. With Vincent, he had 3 heart issues. He had to have an ostomy bag, so his intestine was out in a bag on his belly for about 2 months. They recommended he got a G-tube, which I had no idea what that was. They operated on his heart. He's had intestinal surgery, so it's just been a lot of medical stuff. And as first-time parents of twins, and one of them with medical conditions, it was just a lot. The different departments within Help Me Grow had helped us navigate not only just taking care of kids, but just made it easier. I was just going, and I feel like I could breathe.
Help Me Grow has 4 key components. 1. Centralized access to resources, information, and programs. 2. Shared family and community outreach and collaboration. 3. Collaboration with childcare and health providers to support developmental milestones and early identification of delays. 4. Data collection to measure the impact and results of the collaborative reach.
Right now, he's 2.5 years old. He's eating purees and soft mechanical foods. That might not seem like a lot, but he's 2.5 years old. And it's I didn't think he was gonna be able to do that.
Before Help Me Grow Rio Grande Valley was established, families were somewhat on their own to find resources. We're trying with this system is alleviating some of that burden that families have to go to, quickly getting families into services with one call, one knock on the door.
Family and community outreach staff work to engage families by participating in or leading community meetings, forums, public events, and fairs. Child health care providers have the opportunity to track a child's developmental milestones and know where there might be a delay and the need for support.
It's really my job to try to get them connected so that they can start the early intervention journey as soon as possible. A lot of these resources are free or at a low cost or can utilize their insurance.
The collection of a standardized set of data that is shared nationwide allows Help Me Grow communities to measure its benefit to children and their families across the country. The centralized access point collects local data on the needs of families to enable our local HMG affiliate to build a stronger system of care and seek opportunities to fill in the gaps for needed services. This data can drive improvements and guide strategic quality improvement projects. Help Me Grow uses a data platform that provides and maintains a directory of local services. The Help Me Grow resource navigators provide assistance with helping families access resources and making a warm handoff to a known and trusted source.
If it starts with us and how we want to see this world, guess what? Our employees, our partners, our families, our friends will want to get involved. When the family is there and they have hope that somebody is listening to them, you actually see magic happen.
Our nation's children are our most precious resource. Help Me Grow represents the best chance for children in the Rio Grande Valley to thrive and prosper.